Welcome back everybody to Let's Play Popful Mail. This is part 19 and we're just gonna get it rolling right away. I'm gonna keep using her because he's kinda hurting. And that brought us right back to the main area, main hub there. So we're still kinda getting our lay of the land here. You gotta love this jump. Gotta love that fire attack. He just basically just shoots a fire pillar horizontally from his mouth. Be pretty devastating if you think about it, so. Though really I think our main hero should have the best attack, but alas, what can you do? But still, she's doing pretty good for herself as well, so. Okay, we got a little robot fish there, and they drop a decent amount of change, so we're gonna have to take note of that. Because again, 25,000 might seem like a lot, but it's not really, because stuff is expensive. You know, for all you grown folks out there with bills or children or jobs or careers or school expenses, yeah, stuff's expensive, ain't it? Okay, so let's see. So that's their shell attack, by the way, but they're not too bad. And just doing a little deep sea diving here, seeing what we can find. I keep wanting to jump into those bubbles for air, but you know, I got the wrong game in mind. She can breathe indefinitely underwater, so we don't really have to deal with that. Maybe it has something to do with being an elf, or maybe it's just can't be bothered game design. Yeah, we'll go with the latter, and I'm perfectly fine with that, because having to find oxygen in situations like this is usually not a fun endeavor. But that was worth backtracking for. Got an amulet. I had a feeling something was down here. So, at the sacrifice of time, we are going to be as thorough as we can along the way. Trying to move forward, but also trying not to miss anything important. And speaking of which, this is what I was looking out for, the last chance store. That should be where we're going to pick up our best stuff. But I'm going to just scout ahead a little bit further first. See if there's any treasure chests or anything. But that is definitely what I've been looking out for. I had a feeling that it was coming up. I was hoping I hadn't missed it. Because they can be pretty clever about hiding things sometimes. And, okay, nothing else here. And, let's see, do I want to go to the next screen or do I want to just handle that right now? I kind of want to get my money up a little bit more. But, forget it, let's see what we can do. Okay. First thing, of course, you want to heal. You don't need healing, child. Okay. Gonna get rid of this gold bullion we've been holding on to first off, because it serves no other purpose. And I would sell the helmets, but I'm not going to get anything worthwhile for it. Okay, so her best stuff, gold mail, gold shield, 6,000 each. Can buy amulets at 1,500 again. And look at that at the bottom. And of course she would sell apples. You know, yuck yuck. And elixirs for 10,000, but just the fact that we can buy them, that's a debatable. I'm debating if I want to go back and collect some extra money to stock up on those, but I don't want to overdo it either because we're in the last stages. I mean, I'm not doing that terribly. I think I can get by with just a few of them. Okay, so first things first, we just want to get everybody up to full health. And if everybody's stuff's probably going to cost the same. So I can't afford everything for everybody right now, especially if I buy some more amulets and elixirs. And I do want to get a few more amulets because they kind of break the game. You know, and if they weren't so unfair with the enemy adjustments that they made, I probably would not rely on the amulets so much, because I do like a challenge. But when they make it ridiculous like this, or one hit will take you down to half health or something, I can't be bothered. So we are going to be using those amulets. Because of that, I probably don't even need that many elixirs. So, okay, so we definitely want to buy Mail's equipment, all of it, because, you know, she's the main character. And let's see what we can do here. Debating. Tat, we've been using the least, so I'm just going to have to save up and get his stuff off screen, I think. Got 7 amulets. That should be plenty for now. Okay, let's see what she's doing. 35 defense. That brings it up to only 38. That's disappointing. Total of 40 with that. Not as high as I would have liked, but still a boost is a boost, right? So, okay, so we got both things for her, one thing for Gaul, and nothing for Tat. So sad, but it's temporary. Gotta go with the ones who are getting the most action. It makes sense, right? So we're going to be taking out all these things whenever we see them, because they give a little over 400. So, and they're pretty easy to deal with too, so that helps. These guys also give a decent amount back, so I think there was a Clobster. Definitely not a play on lobster that we have to find and deal with. It's gonna give us a tasty, shiny Dragonstone, which we can use to proceed. So let's see about that, shall we? And headbangers. That's what I get for having too much fun. Can't have that. Okay, we'll switch to somebody who's at full health, so. Now, his weapon has sort of a pseudo, almost kind of, not really homing mechanic at work, but it's kind of hard to finagle. It's kind of hard to direct. Trying to, yeah, you can kind of see it there. You see how it's kind of curving upward, but maybe there's a little trick to it. It's a little nuance that I'm not catching. Maybe there's a way to aim it more properly, but man, I'm just kind of disappointed that his best weapon is kind of underwhelming, especially compared to some of the cool stuff he had before. And it's really sad, because Tad he's a cool guy, and I think, it seems like, where was that one going? There's not even anything behind him that I can see. So if it's homing, it's something that's off screen. That's how anything works like a GPS. No, this is not the fastest route to get there. I don't know who told you what, but they were wrong. And last chance shop. And yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get that. Just get it out the way. And stock up on a few apples. Because for that price, they probably are the best route to go. Everything else is going to be too expensive, not that we can buy everything else anyway, but... So, we've got plenty of amulets, got at least 3 elixirs, and I'll just have to save up to get the rest of the armor off screen. I can do that. That way we can just keep the story moving forward. So... Again, I'm going to take all these guys out along the way, though. I'm not above doing that. And... yeah, because let's see, who do we have left to deal with? I think Kazer's still around, scuttling about, so we're going to have to come to terms with him at some point. Muttonhead, I don't think we fight him again, but we're going to want to... oh yeah, that's right, we captured him, didn't we? So he's hopefully out of commission from doing any more mischief. No more out of him, hopefully. Beyond that, yeah, there's not too much left. I think after this, it is the last area, so... oh, just trying to stay awake right now. It's basically bedtime. There's a fight off a yawn there, as if on cue. Yeah, I should be asleep right now, but I've had to make some adjustments, short-term adjustments, because really it's gotten so hard to get recording done. But the good news is, in a few weeks' time, I should be in a different part of the world. Well, that's kind of building it up. I'll be in the same city, but I'll be somewhere else, somewhere that will be more friendly towards recording, and I'll be able to do it at a time of the day that is not so forced. And I think the commentary is actually going to be much better as a result too. Going to be a lot more loose, a lot more relaxed. Going to be on my A game. My energy is going to be at a peak and not on downward, so I'm looking forward to it. The only sad thing about that is I want to keep everything rolling forward. In the meantime, I don't want to pause or put things on delay. I didn't think about it, but I really don't want to have to do that again. So the funny thing is, by the time I'm in a position to be able to, record better, this series will probably have concluded, because I can't foresee more than 2, at max 3 more episodes coming out of this. Probably 1 or 2 though after this. I don't see, definitely not more than 3. And with my current schedule, yeah, this should be done before. This should be done pretty soon. I'll just put it like that. I don't want to timestamp this because who knows when you'll actually see this video, but it'll be done pretty soon. Same thing with the other one that I have going on currently, which is Resident Evil. Both of those are just about at the end. So right as I'm in a position to, really do better on the recording end, they're both going to be done anyway. So, and I really don't have any immediate plans to start anything else. So yeah, it's funny how that works sometimes, but not complaining. Definitely not complaining. It'll still be good to be able to just, have a little bit extra leeway. Won't have to be so selective about times to record. Besides, I'll still have the Dragon Force 2 series going by that time, if nothing else, because that one, I think I still got a little ways to go. Not too much though either. Again, all this stuff is kind of set to end around the same time, so it's kind of interesting how this is turning out, because all these games are very different, different lengths at that, like this one is definitely the shortest of the 3, I would think. Well, I don't know, I guess Resident Evil is technically, if you know where to go and what to do, that doesn't take that long, but when you're Let's Playing with commentary, that does adjust things a bit. So anyway, it may not look like it, but I've kind of been paying attention to where I'm going a little bit, and just kind of taking note of where I've been and where I haven't been. Yeah, starting to get a little tired here, but I think we'll make it all right. Let's see, this is not where we want to go. Ooh, you got it off. Congratulations. It won't happen again. Trust. And these nights don't bother me at all anymore. They're just kind of a flying joke to me. And is this it? Yes, this door. I think. Yeah, this door. That door to this door to that door to the other door. And this is where we want to go. Trust me. See how we have this long winding path that's leading, well, not really winding, but this path is obviously leading to something, right? Something like this. Uh-oh, it's the Clobbster. So here's my new method of dealing with the bosses. Forgot we got 8 of those now. Wonderful. First things first, I put on the amulet for invulnerability, get everybody to full health. Just kind of take a few seconds to test out the boss, see what their pattern's going to be, so I can hopefully avoid taking so much damage. This is what I should have been doing back in the day, make life a little easier. And see, they do heinous damage. Just for looking at you the wrong way, basically. But that's fine because he shoots bubbles that we can destroy. He throws out water waves that we can jump over. Not really worried about him. For a lobster, he doesn't have the best defense, thankfully. Robot lobster, that. And he's almost gone, except you know how they like to do. We can expect there to be a phase 2. Because it's never that easy. Not around here. And oh, one really. Just because you can. In the off chance that this is it, we will go ahead and switch back to her, but I don't think it will be. Oh. Just waiting for her meter to charge back up. Yep, phase 2, everybody. Got the little crab bots. And, yep, switch back to that amulet. And that's actually another benefit of the amulets, you know. Instead of taking hits waiting for your meter to fill back up, just put your amulet on and, you know, gives you something productive to do. And I better put that back on real quick. Get away from them. Put the helmet on to take less damage. And really, I can just use those up. I don't care because gaining ground on me. It's just not quick enough, man. Trying to stay alive and try not to use an elixir. Because we're almost at the end of this episode. Looking at the time there, so who knows, that might be my bad track record here. Here and now it all ends. And see, because they're kind of rude, they're gonna lob bombs at us. And we don't care. Because we can see him come a mile away. Spoke too soon. One of my many hidden talents. And that one's almost done. But we have to let our meter charge back up. I probably should heal, but I'm gonna take a chance because that's worked out so well for me in the past, hasn't it? Just trying to conserve stuff, that's all. Ooh, that was close. Getting careless. That was also close. Still careless. Get toast. Where's your friend? See, I don't like this part because they're off screen, and you know how this is. It's hard to see them when they're off screen. I want to kind of go forward, but I know the second I do, that's gonna happen. I should have waited. I should have waited. I saw it coming, and I did nothing. That is to say, I did the wrong thing. I should have stayed put. So the streak continues. Gotta use an elixir every time, looks like. See, that's why I had to buy an extra one. Just one to just use, you know, just the obligatory use, and then the other ones that I can hopefully have for the final fight when I actually will probably need it. And why does she not do more damage? That's fine, he's done. Crabbot number 2 is kaput. We have destroyed the Clobster, so give it up. You're holding something, right? Something we want, something we need to proceed. What is it? The Dragonstone. What does it do? I don't know, but we need it, so we got it. Good. So let's see about getting out of this maze, shall we? So once you know where to go, the shop is really easy to get to. You just kind of want to take the right path, go down underwater, take a left, and there you go. So we will be backtracking to go there, but you're not going to see that. I'm going to be doing that off screen. So with that being said, this is a good place to end it, everybody. This has been part 19. Thanks for joining me once again. Have a wonderful rest of the day, wherever you may be, and hopefully see you soon.